Hi everyone. All right, as always, we'll start with a few friendly reminders today, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what we'll be doing today. So, first things first, just a reminder to turn in your reading record. It's due today because today is April 1st. So, I will upload a new electronic reading record by tomorrow. Um, in addition, your reading response on Padlet is due tomorrow, and quite a few people already posted theirs, which is great. I see some people are now writing theirs out, which is perfect. You can also type it, so whatever works for you. And your Google poem is also due today. So we'll talk about the Google poem in a little bit. As far as so today we're going to go over Google Poetry, and then we're going to do a read aloud from House Arrest again. And then, if you would like, there's an optional time to meet for our Google Meets at 1:30. I'm going to send an email with the link, and if you'd like, we could have a small group Google Meets and just see how everyone's doing. Let me know if you have any questions, if you just want to chat and connect with everyone. It's been so long since I've talked to you guys, so you can do that. All right. So I'm going to start with our Google Poetry. So, first of all, you probably have never thought about that there's actual poetry within Google. So you're probably like wondering what that means. I'm going to read to you this poem. Most people don't know it, but poetry hides. Most people don't know it, but poetry hides in Google. You start by searching the weather or maybe directions, and somehow hours later you end up reading about Chuck Norris. I never had this problem until Google invented autocomplete. You type in I like, and what pops up? I like to take my fingers together. I like to teach the world to sing. I like to think the planet Earth turns slowly. I like to think of Jesus as a mischievous badger. You type in I think, and what pops up? I think Robert Pattinson is ugly. I think religion is a neurological disorder. I think really mean thoughts. I think rhinos are obese unicorns. Who writes this stuff? Who reads this stuff? Again, this wasn't written by me. This was a Google poem written by someone. Okay, so as the poem kind of states, if Google can write a poem, so can you. Anyone can. So one thing that you might notice is when we write a Google poem, there is that idea of a NAFRA, which we're seeing so much in House Arrest, but that repetition of a word over and over. So you already have a literary device right in there. Here's a few fun Google poems that have been done before. So this one is somebody started with you think. You think you know? You think darkness is your ally. You think this is a game. You think that your mustache is trendy. I try to. I try to do handstands for you. I try to be perfect. I try to drown my sorrows. I try to discover. And then, well, this one's really cute, so we'll do this one. Please say something. Please say yes. Please say I do. So sometimes they can even be romantic. Go ahead and look through the rest of these as kind of examples. But all you have to do is kind of think of a short phrase and you type it in. This one's a Friday. Maybe you'll feel like this, especially this Friday, right before spring break. Friday is here. Friday is here, GIF. Friday is coming. Friday is here, meme. Friday is my favorite day. And there's a lot of cool ones in here. Just some examples. This one's hilarious. So go ahead and look through those. So what you're going to do is you are going to see how you stack up against Google. So you're going to kind of try to write a poem like you just saw in Google on your own. And then you're going to type it in to Google and see how they compare. So here are just some ideas to get you started. If you can't think of what phrase, here are some phrases that you could use. I remember, at least I, you have, if it's, there is no. You can't, I'm scared of, Fortnite is. So you can use any of these or you can create your own. This student up here did why are the frogs? And then this is what the student wrote, and then this is what Google wrote. So I'm going to show you of what it should look like. Here's one that I wrote. And I just wrote this very quickly, right, a little bit ago. So Miss Patel's Google poem. I am tired. I am happy. I am in love. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter. I'm a woman. I'm done. So then I did I am into Google. I am not okay with this. I am a legend. I am Jazz. I am Sam. I am not okay with this cast. I am mother. Ooh, I had that one too. I am number 4. I am not okay with this Netflix. I am a killer. Ooh, that one got a little dark. All right, so you're going to do the same thing. This was from before. Sorry, I probably should delete this. We will use computers, so I'll delete that. And then we're not collaborating, but then it'll be your turn. So you're going to create a Google poem, and then you're going to see how Google does it. It'll be fun. So the assignment looks like this. So here is your Google poem that you'll write, and then you'll screenshot it here. See that? To do a screenshot, just in case you don't know, I know a lot of you know how to do screenshots, but just in case, here's just a little directions on how to do it. It's basically on the iPad. It's different than what I do, but you press the top button and then the volume button at the same time, and it should take a picture of it for you. And then you'll just take it from it goes to your desktop. So you'll take it from your desktop and drag it into your Google Doc on the side after you've written your poem on this side. Okay? Super easy. Hopefully it's really fun. I hope you enjoy it. It's meant to be fun. Okay? All right. So that's that for the Google poem. And then let me get to our read aloud now. I hope you're enjoying this house arrest. Probably should send out like a survey or something to see how you're liking all of these things. I think I'll do that maybe tomorrow. All right. Okay, so we left off. He was talking a little bit about the nurse, the night nurse that was there, and sounds like she's not very healthy. But he's just kind of describing her, and then we kind of had to stop because I only get 15 minutes, lucky for you, of recording time, so I had to kind of stop it. So we're going to start here, kind of in the middle of when he's talking about his conversation with this night nurse. I don't remember if they said her name. Let me just go back real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure if... Yeah, I don't think he knows her name yet. Okay, just checking. Here we go.
Onion Mouth smiled.
Oh.
Where's your bathroom? I pointed down the hall. Then I called Mom. Forget the overtime. Please come home. You have to fire the new night nurse. I know. But she's bad. Real bad. Okay. Sorry. I know. Bye. Marisol has these crazy fingers. They're long, like longer than normal. And they wrap around things, like maybe she has vines growing inside her. This afternoon, her fingers were twirling crazy shapes in front of Levi's face. She's teaching him sign language. She's giving him a voice. Milk, milk, milk. More, more, more. More milk, more milk, more milk. Marisol said it over and over, with her fingers curled, vines squeezing air. Levi stared at her and smiled and swatted at her hands. Marisol took his hands, took his tiny fingers that are not like vines, and she tried to shape them into milk, milk, milk. More, more, more. More milk, more milk, more milk. But he just wanted the cell phone in the pocket of her scrubs. He likes to push buttons, kind of like me. I sat next to Marisol and tried to turn my fingers into vines. More, more, more. Milk, milk, milk. More milk, more milk, more milk. Good, said Marisol. Good job, Timothy. She handed me Levi's bottle. Her long fingers touched mine just for a second, and the weirdest thing happened. I wanted to hug her, really tight, and feel her hands wrap around me like vines, never letting go. And I wanted to sign, more, more, more. So she'd never stop hugging me back. Please don't ever tell her. We can.
So just for a moment, just take a moment to think about this moment with Timothy that he had with Marisol. And why is he kind of feeling this want to hug her? Do you think maybe, like, do people give him a lot of affection in his life? I'm just wondering. Or, like, maybe he just wants a connection with someone? It's just something to think about.
9. I will never do it again. You must know that, James. I will never do it again. Even though, sometimes, I wonder. Just a tiny wonder. A little piece of dust-sized wonder. Miniature wonder you can only see under a microscope. What if I had one more magic wallet? What if all the bills got paid? I will never do it again, James. The wonder is very tiny. The what if is too dangerous. So, I will never do it again. But I wonder. I do. Hey, Dad. I'm writing this because I have to. Mrs. Bainbridge is making me write it in her office with the plants. Well, I'm not writing this with the plants. You know what I mean. Well, no, you don't. You don't even know Mrs. Bainbridge. You don't even know why I'm here. You don't know anything. Did you ever know anything? Did you ever think about me? About Mom? About Levi? How we feel? What we want? I guess you only thought about your car and how fast you would drive it. Away. 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 I wish I could drive. Away. 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 But even if I could, I wouldn't. Because there are people to take care of. People you left behind. I don't want to write this anymore. Mrs. Bainbridge, there isn't even a place to send it.
Okay, we're going to stop here. Good luck today with your Google poem. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.